5-star copies all. Go ahead. Message to observer. Alpha 3 rounds, AT delay in effect. 3 guns. Bravo 2 rounds, 2 guns, smoke on effect.
What's going on, Patreoners? How's it going? I am happy to bring this to you in this video. This is the instructional video for the personal budgeting tool that I created just for you. It's all automated. It's all connected. It's a good starting point for our budgeting tool to get this out to you. I'll be adding more and more features and more categories and tabs as we go further. But for now, this is a great starting point. It'll get you started on starting to plan your budgeting tool. Let's get started. So what you see here is the dashboard. The dashboard is going to be your one-stop shop if you want to get a quick overlook of how everything was doing. You got all your account balances here, your credit cards and your bank accounts. You got all your top expenses, what you're most spending on. You got your overall profit and loss statement right here. You got your yearly revenues, your yearly expenses, your yearly over-under profit and loss. You got your current month revenues, expenses, and over-under and profit loss. And you got your investment accounts right here. I got slated right now for 2. I can always update more if need be in the future. Moving on, you got your income statement. This is your itemized income statement for the entire year. You've got all your incomes here. You got all your expenses here, all itemized out. It'll total your incomes here. It'll total your expenses here, and then it'll give you your overall profit loss for each month. And then right here, it'll put your yearly profit and loss statement right there. Both of these are the income statement and the dashboard are output only. There's no inputs. You don't put any data in either one of these categories. Account summaries, this is going to be your account summary. All your cash assets like your bank accounts here, all your credit card assets here if you do use credit cards. I personally have a credit card I use and I zero it out every single month. I use it for 2 reasons. One, for security. Mainly, it's the main reason I secure it is because if I don't want my debit cards getting compromised, I like to select a credit card that's going to give me guarantee fraud protection if my credit card does get stolen. So I use that. And 2, it's nice to get up all the points. So I do zero it out every month, and that's what I use this for. So it'll give me my balance that I need to pay off every month, and then I've got my bank account up here. The only input for this is all output data except for one column, which is the beginning balance. So if you've got $2,000 balance or whatever it is, if your credit card balance is $150, whatever it is, you start out with your beginning balance. Everything else is output data only, and you'll see that. Transaction log. This is where you're going to spend most of your time in this Excel sheet. This is where you put all your transactions. I'm not going to start here just yet because I'm going to show you first where we're going to put all input data. But this is where you put all your transactional data, all your credit cards, all your banks, everything. This is all in one. All your transactions go right here, and it spits out all the data into all the different tabs. Investment portfolio right here. I have 2 set up right now. You could set up more if you need be. E-Trade or retirement. You can name this Charles Schwab or E-Trade, whatever it is. And you put your balances here as you go along. So 20,000, 30,000. You just ham jam them in there. If I could actually type. Wow, I can't even type. There we go. You just ham jam them in there. This is input data. So you just keep on going. As your month goes, you put it in there, and I'll just update it on the last day of every month is when I update my overall balance in here. And you can do it for 2 accounts here. And this will automatically spit data to the front dashboard. Here. Now going to the inputs. The input data here is where you're going to put all your inputs. This is how you're going to customize your sheet. This is where we're going to put all your account names, all your expenses, incomes, your names, all that stuff is going right here. Now, you only touch the white cells. Don't touch the blue cells. All this blue stuff, don't touch it. It's all the white cells. Everything else is calculations. The white is input data. So first, you're going to put your name here, Bob, whatever it is. What that's going to do is personalize your dashboard right here, Bob. Hey, welcome, Bob. How's it going? I wish there was a way to put in like a Jarvis name. Hello, Bob. This is Jarvis, your Excel sheet. I have a terrible British accent. Anyway, account owners, I leave the top blank, and I have enough for 4 names here. This is if you're married or if you have a fiance or combining finances or more than 1 people, whatever it is. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. You can just delete it. If not, you can use it. I have Bob and Karen, 2 names. Accounts, these are going to be, I have enough room for 3 cash accounts. Those are going to be your bank accounts. And I've got 3 credit cards if you were to use those. Credit card 1, credit card 2, and then reserved. Bank account 1, 2, and 3. Expenses. This is going to be all your expenses that you use. These are just some generic account titles that I've got from a personal budgeting website. You can use anything. You can adapt these and change them whatever you want. So you can change it to anything. If you like protein shakes, if you want to make a category just for protein shakes, you can do that. That's up to you, and it automatically changes it. but you can adapt these to whatever you want. Second category, this category is liabilities. This is everything except credit cards. This is going to be your car loans, personal loans, all consumer debt except for the credit cards, because the credit cards are here. Mortgage, whatever it is, Incomes, these are going to be your income accounts. I've got enough for 6 right here. Bob's salary, Karen's salary, interest income, anything. You can put anything you want in here if you want. Rental property income, whatever it is. Lemonade stand income. Accounting, this is going to be your non-affiliated stuff. Their accounting stuff where like deposit, withdrawal, transfer to an account, transfer from an account, and a credit card payment account. The last and final thing I'll say about this is if you're not going to have anything, or if you're not going to use, like if you want to delete all these out, you just have to put reserved, formatted just like this. It has to have the parentheses and it has to be spelled right in the place. So you could delete all these out if you want and replace it. But if you're going to delete all these and only use these, all the empty spaces have to have reserved. And that's for the purposes of you making this calculations over here work. All right, so let's go into how to use this dang thing. All right, first, expenses. How do you log expenses? So first, you're going to put in the date. Let's start on August 1st. Let's just go ahead and do a couple of August 1sts because let's format that one right, because I would just want to show you a couple of examples. Okay, so bank 1. Let's say all these go on bank 1. Who did it? You don't have to do this. This is just purely for yours. If you want to filter out who made the expense, you can do that. If not, it has no other bearing on the sheet, whoever this is. So let's just, for this purpose though, you could put in, let's say Bob. If I could spell, made these expenditures. This category is for check numbers. So if you do write checks, if you're still in the Stone Age, you can say check 1, 2, 3, 4, check 5, 8, 7, 4, all that kind of stuff, but you don't need them. Description. Let's say you went to the supermarket. Let's say you went to Walmart or HEB or whatever it is. Supermarket. Let's say this one, AT&T, to pay the cell phone. Let's say this one, you go over to your electric company to pay the electric bill. Let's say this one is just you went, I don't know, to the movies to go do some entertainment. So the supermarket, for me personally, I file this under groceries. AT&T would be cell phone bill. Electric company, I would put that under electric. Movies, I would put that under entertainment. Yay. All right, groceries. Say you spent $300 on groceries. AT&T is $150. Electric company, say that's $180. I don't know, whatever. Movies, say you spent $45. So you got a little popcorn. You got $45. So that's how you're going to do that, just like that, nice and easy. And you can categorize anything you want. And you can type these out, or you can click the drop-down box and select which category you want. But if you watch, now you go to the income statement, it's automatically assigned. That's all you got to do. Entertainment, groceries, cell phone, utilities, good stuff right there. Automatically puts in there. Now, you can also do this if you go to the account summary, it automatically adjusts your balance too. See, all that adds up to $675 and it puts it right there, bank 1, and it adjusts your balance. Now, what if you do this with credit cards? Well, say these two are credit cards. You go to credit card 1, credit card 2. It's still the same on the income statement, but the account summary, boom, right there. It adjusts it on the account summary right there. Credit card 1, credit card 2, and that's your overall balance right there. All right, how do you log income? Well, let's do it for both Bob and Karen. Let's go back to August. Let's do August 5th just to change up the days. Let's do Tuesday. You both got paid. And let's just say you put it in bank 2. You both got paid in bank 2. You don't have to do this if you don't want, so I'm going to delete those just for the point of not confusing you all. Let's say Bob got paid. Or you could do whatever. Or if he works for, whatever company, you could say company 1 salary or whatever. Let's say Karen got paid. Well, this is Bob. Salary. Karen. Salary. Let's say they both make, I don't know, just for the point of not having the same number, let's say Bob makes $4,000. Karen makes $5,000. You go to income statement right here. Automatically adjusted in the month of August. Account summary, it's already put right here in the bank number 2. And there's your updated closing balance. Good to go. Your dashboard, you see it's already starting to update here. Everything's starting to fill in. All right, so you've got that. Now, so how do you log deposits and withdrawals? So let's do deposit. You can just you can label these whatever you want. It's fun having to type with a broken finger. withdrawal. So here you're going to go down and you're going to type in the account name of deposit. You're going to say withdrawal. Those are going to be formatted as orange. Say you're going to deposit, I don't know, $900 there, and you're going to withdraw $75 out of there, and it automatically adjusts right here. You see that $975. There you go. All right, so how do you pay off a credit card? Say it's the end of the month and you decide that you want to pay off your credit card. So you go to the account summary, $330. All right, I want to pay that down to zero, $330. So here's what we're going to do. You can make 2 entries, and you'll see that as naturally when you look in your actual statements, you'll see the both entries coming out of your bank account and into your credit card. That's fine. So you'll make 2 entries. Let's say you pay it out of bank 1. So you make one for bank 1, one for the credit card number 1. And let's say we're going to name this August payment. And we can name that twice. We'll fill that down. So the first thing we're going to put in is CC payment, because that's an expenditure. That is now an expenditure account. We don't want the line. That's now an expenditure account. So CC payment. And now, since this is CC1, we'll choose CC1 because that is what you're going to do. I like to have it capitalized nice and neat. And let's say you want to pay the $330 balance. So 330, 330, boom, paid off. That is paid off. Now, this $330 payment does not show up on the income statement because it's already accounted for. When you make this entry, electric expenses, this automatically puts that on the income statement. So all this does is consolidate the payments out of your closing balance. That's all. It just closes out the entry. It's called an accounting closing entry. You don't have to do that. Or you don't have to worry about that showing up the income statement. It's all set up and ready to go. This is all automatically updated. It says Bob. It shows your current month. So that's really all I got. That's all there is to it. If you do have any more questions, if I missed anything, shoot me an email anytime, optionsmillionaire2020@gmail.com. You could ping me on Patreon. You could ping me in the DMs and Discord at me anytime. I'm here for you. If for some reason I missed anything or if it's still not clear, if I went too fast, please let me know and I'll be able to clarify things as much as I can. If you have any ideas for additional features, any more customizations, any more ideas to make this thing better, please let me know. I'll make it better for you, for the community. So thank you all for supporting the community, the level 2, and I hope you enjoy this product. It helps me categorize and administrate all of my expenses and revenues throughout the year. So thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy.